What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are here at Highland Brewery for the next Mid-Range Monday Madness, and this we are talking about the balance, and we are looking very intensely at the balance. This is in the Neutron plastic. This is, technically speaking, it is the balance prototype, specifically the prototype, because there's a bit of controversy as to who is actually allowed to use the name balance as far as disc is concerned. But if they call us a balance prototype, which it currently is, because it's looking at possibly getting remastered and retooled a little bit, we're gonna pair this up and battle it against the Axiom Pyro. So Axiom balance prototype versus the Pyro. Both of these should be somewhat very similar. However, as far as shape is concerned, we can see that this looks like the wing is just very, very high, whereas the Pyro feels a little bit more neutral. But let's see how it compares. The Pyro has been in my bag, so we're going to throw the Pyro first. Here on hole number 1, 333 feet from long to long. Let's see how the Pyro and then the balance can stack up on this long drive. This has been in the bag, so we're throwing Pyro first. Now the balance prototype. Ooh. Balance felt a little bit pushier, a little bit straighter on that throw. Pyro's taken the point. But as far as comparison wise, that was a little bit straighter than I remembered it being. Also, I paired it up last time against a method, which is just, it's not as dumpy as a Pyro. Balance hit a tree, unfortunate. Pyro did not hit a tree. So Pyro takes the box, takes a point over the balance, 312 feet. It's a little backhand hyzer. With these, it's going to be try to punch him as straight and as flat as possible because the disc is going to fade on its own. That probably skipped. Might be right next to the short pin. Might be a little bit further. Now, for the balance. I think I hit the line a little bit better with the balance. We're gonna have to go figure out where they both ended up because I know that the Pyro can do crazy things when it skips. So it could be parked. We don't know till we get up there. So let's go figure out where they ended up and move on to a forehand drive. The balance ended up being about 10 feet closer than the Pyro. Different sides of the basket because this one flexed, this one flat to hyzer. They ended up both being pretty decent shots. Hole 3 is going to be our first forehand drive of the day, 278 feet. Want to punch it down this left side on a touch of hyzer and then hope that it stands up a little bit and then fades, skips over to the right. I caught the there is one like really skinny tree right in the middle of the gap. If you pure the gap, you hit the skinny tree. If you're just barely off right or left, you're perfect. It hit the skinny tree. So Pyro is going to take point back up over the balance, mainly because of a stupid little tree that is smaller than my wrist. Man, how much of a shame it would be if that one tree just, randomly fell over one day. Not saying that I would be the cause of such a thing, but it would really kind of help out the hole a little bit. Hole 4, because we're testing the balance, not the pyro. I wanted to throw the forehand pyro shot, but we're not going to do that. So we're going to throw from the long because we are testing the balance, and this is going to be much more of a backhand disc for me. It just doesn't feel as comfortable on the forehand. So if it works, it's going to be a great backhand disc. 338 feet. Let's see if we can fight the wind, crush all the way up there. Balance took the point up, so balance has the tee up over the pyro. It's not perfect. I needed to pull it just a little bit more to have that right gap, but it didn't hit anything, so it's going to be tough to beat. See what I mean? Balance, prototype balance, up 1 over the pyro, and I got it because of a backhand hole. We have taken these up to the tee pad, the long tee pad for hole number 6. 325 feet down to the basket, 406 to the long basket placement. Basket is currently in the short. We're gonna see how far these can get piping in the gap. This one's gonna be a backhand force over flex. I don't think I can hold a pyro over long enough for that shot. I think we're gonna have to try for battling purposes, but I think the balance prototype might take another stroke here. Well, that is definitely beatable. I can get it past there with the pyro. Did not fully commit to the release there. Hit it about 50 feet past where the balance prototype hit, so there. I keep trying to make one better than the other, or just they keep ending up very paired, so maybe I'm just very good at picking discs. From the long tee pad of hole 7, it's only 314, but it's uphill, we have a tailwind, and it's a backhand flex shot. We are going to be trying to go with these. Pyro has the box, and they are all tied up currently. Historically, I've not thrown the pyro super great at this hole, and I throw the overstable beaded mid-range a little bit better on this hole. Let's see if it plays out the same way here. Tree, and I'm way left. That's past the pin. I think I'm going to give it to the balance here. This is hole number 9. It will be our last hole for this battle today. We are going to be throwing another forehand. There's a tailwind, so we might actually just kind of beam them a little bit and put them a little bit nose up. Hopefully the wind will shove them down. Pyro is down 1, and balance prototype has the box. 203 feet around to the right. That is just a good shot. It's beatable by a great shot, which the pyro has been known to do on occasion. The question is, have I been known to do a great shot on occasion? Let's find out. That looked like it skipped OB. We are gonna have to go find out, but I'm fairly certain the balance prototype is going to be winning out on this course. And specifically, I do want to mention and point out that Highland Brewery plays much better for a right-hand backhand. So the fact that the more backhand comfortable disc winning out at a backhand dominant course completely makes sense. So this battling is not done. Want to pair these up at Brevard because we could really see some interesting stuff with headwind and forehands. Hopefully you enjoy content like this. If so, please make sure to like the video. If you want to see new stuff, Make sure to comment all that down below, especially if you have something you want to see me pair up against the prototype balance. Please make sure to subscribe. It helps you guys out with these subscriber only giveaways. Definitely helps me out as well. And until next time, see you out on the course.